Liberty Basic, there's the code. You can download it at home. Version 4.04. 958914 is the registration code. Okay, remember you have to type stuff in, right? Okay. There's the adding two numbers program that we looked at yesterday. Right? Did anyone try it without the end?
Yeah, you can just keep on typing.
Luis, have you got some music going on there? Can you turn your music off? Thanks. Okay. We still use variables. I think it's his little brother that's playing music. I hear him yelling in the background. Okay, so variables, still use how come I see computers up?
I told them to close.
Close. Okay. Okay, so we need to know variables. You need to document with the apostrophe. James, close that laptop. Okay, there's the add two numbers version with documentation. There's the apostrophes. Now remember that it's a compiler, which means that it translates into machine code. Okay, documentation, we talked about pseudocode, we're going to talk some more about that. Print syntax, remember that when you print, if you print a variable, you get the value of the variable. Anything you print inside quotations will print exactly what's inside the quotations. Okay, same thing with input. Okay, if you use input, anything you put inside the quotations will give you on the screen that thing, right? You need something quotations, you need a semicolon, and you need a variable. Okay, you have to have the semicolon. We typed this one in for area and perimeter of a room. We saw the blank lines, just the blank prints. We know that the star means multiply. Okay, and I asked you to do this one as a practice one. Many of you skipped straight to the hand-in assignment. That's a real bad idea, you guys. Okay, I'm not going to give you a whole lot of help with hand-ins if you don't do the practices. But I need you to know how to do this better. Yeah, do the practice one. Okay, it's designed to work you through that. Okay, so please do that. I'm hoping that everyone did okay with that. Okay, I would like you to try this one right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, write a short code that inputs a price, then determines the total price including tax. To determine this, we multiply the price by 1.12. So it looks something like this. We got sample run. What is the price? $4.99. Total price with tax is $5.58888. And immediately following this, Quinn, I will show you how to round that off so that it's to 2 cents. So don't ask me because I'm going to show you right away. So go do that while I do my 10. Okay, so I'm hoping that you got pretty close here. Basically, you're going to start with an input, right? Something like enter, what is it? What are we supposed to say? What is the price? Okay. What is the price? It is, right? So what is the price? And then we're going to say price including tax. That's my name of my new variable, is going to equal price times 1.12. I think you can have spaces in here. I'm not real sure. You want to make it a little bit more readable. Price including, you cannot have a space inside your variable name though, which is why I use the capital P, capital I, capital T kind of format to sort of take care of that. So input, what is the price? Price including tax is equal to price times 1.12. And then I'm going to print in quotations total price with tax. And the quotation. If you want the space, put a space in there. Semicolon. Something like that. Okay, so print total price with tax. Have you figured out what the semicolon does? The semicolon when you use semicolon in a print, it means don't drop down to the next line. Like if I just did this, okay, I think it's going to give me a syntax error. Yeah, it doesn't like that. I have to have something to separate those two things. If I put a comma, it's a tab over. So if I do something like this, okay, and it tabs it over. Most of the time we don't want that unless you're making a tab. If you put a semicolon, it just sort of holds it right in place, kind of thing. Okay? So it'll be something like this. Jason wants to know how to put the $sign there. It's pretty easy. You just put $sign inside the quotations. Right? Anything inside the quotations is going to be printed. Oh, if you want it after the price. Okay? If you want it after the price, then you would have to have something like this. Semicolon there, put a space, semicolon, quotation, space, $sign, something like that.
Will it still work?
Okay? That kind of thing. Some file management issues, okay? On your H drive, on your computer, I'd like you to set up a folder called Liberty Basic, and then inside that a folder called Unit 1, and then have two folders, one called Practice Assignments and one called Hand-in Assignments, okay? Start keeping track of stuff. You can't just be having stuff named willy-nilly, kind of all over the place kind of thing. Okay? When we get to Unit 2, obviously, new folder, call it Unit 2. So please get used to doing that. Okay? I want to talk to you about print using. Try this, please. Okay? I would like you to type this in and see what happens.